Hey everybody, it is Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and I got some upcoming projects for you. I got an update on the video that I made yesterday where I got an optics plate for my Walther PDP, and I want to talk about Rumble and some problems I had with my Rumble channel. But don't worry, it's all fixed, or I think it's fixed, but we'll talk about that. Nothing big, but I appreciate the people that let me know there was a problem. Let's talk about the upcoming projects first. I returned the Clark Custom Long Slide today to my friend Richard, and he had something really cool that I have been wanting to check out and try. And we are going to be taking a look at, in an upcoming range report, hold on a second, I have to get it all unstrapped here in the case. The Smith & Wesson folding 9mm carbine. So, there we go. That's it. So this thing is Smith & Wesson's kind of version of the, the Sub 2000 by Kel-Tec. And you guys know I am not a fan of Kel-Tec. So, I've held one of those Sub 2000s. I've never shot one. My biggest problem with Kel-Tec is not their innovation, not their forward thinking, not their marketing. It is literally their guns are cheaply made. And Smith & Wesson, I think, has copied two of their designs. They copied their, was it the KSG-12, I think it's called, the shotgun? And they copied this. Even though this one folds to the side, where I think the Sub 2000 folds upward, but it's the same concept. And if you like the M&P series pistols, you're probably going to like this. Has the same grip module. You got these extra magazines here in the back. The handguard is polymer, and they did borrow something from Kel-Tec, by the way, which is they have used bolts to hold the handguard together. I don't know if that's going to come across here in this poor lighting, but across this has some bolts. Not a big fan of that, but otherwise it looks pretty good. It doesn't feel cheap. Back here on the receiver part, the polymer's pretty good. I don't think this gun's going to fall apart like a Kel-Tec would. Has a threaded barrel, so I'm excited to get to shoot this. I'm really anxious to see what it feels like in my shoulder and what the recoil's like. It is direct blowback, so yeah, I'm really excited about this. He gave me a lot of ideas and things to talk about. I'll say something that I do like that Smith & Wesson did that I think is really a good idea, and that has to do with the case. This is the case it comes with right here. It is not branded Smith & Wesson, which I think is a good idea. Normally when it comes to cases, I want it to be branded. This one I'm glad it's not to, because this little boxy case you could travel with, put in your car. Nobody would ever know there's a firearm in it. And if there's a Smith & Wesson logo, I think it kind of gives it away of what's possibly inside. So I think that was really, really smart. This thing just kind of looks like a travel bag. Now, obviously, you can go with different cases, but the packaging you get with this, I think, is really smart and well thought out. But anyway, so I'm excited to get a chance to take a look at this and shoot that. So I got to get that out and review it at the range, and that's going to be a fun one. I want to talk about my Walther PDP. This is my full size with the 5-inch barrel, full size frame, and this is a great gun. In fact, I think this might be the best polymer striker fired trigger on the market. Walther did an amazing job with these guns. My only thing I don't like about these is the recoil spring. They use the same length recoil spring as they do on like the compact and the, I guess, the regular like 4.5-inch full size. And so you end up having this big like hole in the front, but that's where the recoil spring guide rod is. I think it kind of looks a little bit weird from the front. Not a huge deal breaker or anything. And I mentioned in one of my last videos that I have some reviews of some optics that I need to do. And I don't have a lot of pistols because I don't really run a lot of red dots. I've always found iron sights on pistols to be a little bit easier for me to acquire targets. I understand that I'm getting older. Yeah, I got the glasses on today, so maybe go on some red dots on some of my guns isn't too bad, but I've just never invested in the mounts. And so I was either going to do the SIG P320 that I have or the Walther PDP and kind of use it as my test bed platform for all these optics I am asked to review, which, by the way, I don't get any compensation for those. They just send the optics. And you guys know, if you watch some of my optics reviews, sometimes I say this is a piece of junk. And man, those companies do not like that. But I am honest. But anyway, I bought the Walther Defense Division Optics Adapter Plate. And this one is made by C&H Precision Weapons, and it's supposed to have the RMR footprint. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this is the one that's supposed to have it. So anyway, we'll see. Yeah, PDP RMR. So that should go on this gun. I also got the seal plate for it in case I need to run a seal plate on one of the optics where the battery is underneath, like a Trigicon. So I need to put that on today, and that will allow me to review those optics. Now, to kind of talk a little bit about the logistics of the channel, you guys know my Patreons do amazing work in supporting the channel, because I don't get paid for those optics reviews, and I use ammunition, you know, so for those reviews, so thank you, Brownworks. And I have to buy stuff for them, for these reviews. So this was like a total, like $100. So I don't get compensated from that from the, you know, the optics companies or anything. And so it's just the cost of making videos. And then there's my time, of course. So just want to give a huge shout out to my Patreons, because their monthly subscriptions this month to all my content early helped acquire this so I can make more content. So as I say, all the money I get, I literally pour right back into the channel. So I need to get a screwdriver for this, and then I want to talk about Rumble, because I had a problem with Rumble. Not a bad problem, it was just obviously they changed something in their system and it caused an error on the Texas Gun Vault on Rumble. So let me grab the screwdriver here real fast. Alright, so let's talk about Rumble while I'm doing this. Rumble, I guess, because they're constantly updating their systems, did something recently, and it caused a stop in the sync between the YouTube channel, the Texas Gun Vault, and the Texas Gun Vault on Rumble. There's a syncing option. I was getting notified that everything was transferring over, like I always do, and then I had somebody comment on one of my videos here on YouTube saying, hey, there hasn't been a video in 18 or 17 days on Rumble. I was like, what? I'm getting all the notifications. Well, I went over there, and no, they were not published. There was some error or something. It was kind of like an error notification, and it was a problem. So I had to delete them. And then I unsynced the channels and then resynced the channels, and I backdated them, so hopefully they're going to be uploaded in time. That process is really, really slow. Normally, if your channels are synced, the most recent updates get almost immediately transferred, and then your backdated ones don't. So hopefully it will catch up with the catalog. But I synced both of the channels again. I unsynced them and resynced them, so hopefully that will work. Rumble, I'm going to tell you, they have to get, if they want to be a true competitor to YouTube, they need to get their butts in gear and get the creator side of the platform fixed. And I will say, from the consumer side, if you're just watching Rumble, Rumble's great. I think their website is great. Their ability to, I guess, I've seen other content creators stream. It's high quality. Their app is pretty good. I like all the features. The only thing that I would recommend on the website or the app is they need a dark mode. And so instead of everything being white, it just is black or dark colored. So if you're watching it at night, it's not so, like in your face. And from a creator side, they need to go look at either the creator app from YouTube, where I can go on there. You can't watch videos from it, but I can edit. I can see all of my videos. I can see the analytics. I can see how they're performing. I can change everything about them, from titles, thumbnails, to keywords in the searches, to the descriptions. It is awesome, and I can organize them. I can search through the videos. I can see them in chronological order by most viewed, whatever it is. It's awesome. I can look at for just a date range. It makes the creating of content so much easier, and to aggregate and to edit and control. Rumble has nothing like that. Nothing like that. When I go to my creator side of my page, it literally is just the videos that had been released in chronological order. And if I need to go back and edit a video from 4 months ago, I literally have to scroll through page after page after page after page after page and hopefully find it. And then when things get uploaded, it takes it a while to process. They got to figure this out. Like, they have to make it easier for the creators, because YouTube makes it easy for creators. Yes, they stifle speech. Yes, they have issues. But when it comes to actually using their system, they make life easy. And I kind of feel like Rumble needs to do that. They're doing so much on the consumer side, so people will go and watch, and they're building up their infrastructure, but they got to do something for the creators. Otherwise, creators are going to get frustrated and not even bother. And they need the content creators. And yeah, so anyway, if you are a Rumble viewer of the Texas Gun Vault, I think the Texas Gun Vault 2 was fine, but if you are a viewer of the Texas Gun Vault on Rumble, hopefully those other videos will start to populate, and all the new videos going forward will be correct and sync properly. So do me a favor, if you are a Rumble follower, please tell me if things are not uploading right on your side. As I said, I got everything on my side saying, hey, it was great. And so I was like, okay, it's still syncing like it's supposed to. And apparently from your side, it wasn't right, which is not my fault, not your fault. It was kind of Rumble's fault. So I don't know if they've changed the code. I don't know what they've done behind the scenes. They got to get that figured out. So it looked right from my side, but it wasn't. But I should have it all fixed, and I backdated it. So hopefully the other videos will start to populate. And all the new videos going forward will continue to be uploaded. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys are having a great day. What do you guys think of the M&P folding 9mm carbine? And I think that's it. Yeah, okay. That's it. That's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Hope you guys enjoyed the Texas Gun Vault poll question of the week. That premieres in a few hours as I'm filming this. It's on the SIG Sauer P320. So my video on the main channel got lots of views, lots of comments. And so I'm hoping this one does as well, because people like to talk about the SIG P320. And man, oh man, are they passionate about this issue one way or the other. So that's it. So thanks for being here in my hot garage with me. I always enjoy interacting with you. So, as always, thanks for watching.